All right, so let's get into the stationary lunges. So here you want to make sure your core is nice and strong, stand tall, and what you don't want to do is lean forward. So when you go out, do not lean forward. Make sure that you stay tall with it, straight up and down. So another thing you don't want to do is this. Don't short leg like this. You want to make sure you get a good stretch in that back quad. The way you get a good stretch in that back quad is a longer step. And my front leg is at a 90-degree angle. You can see my knee is at a 90-degree angle. And make sure that your back knee doesn't touch the ground. So as soon as we finish that, we're going here, straight to the toe touches. All right, so leg press. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart and you're in the middle of the platform. So make sure that you do not lock your legs out at the top. And make sure that you do not drop your knees like this either. Do not do a leg flex. No leg flexing on knees. Make sure you let them drop naturally straight into your chest. Just like this. Straight up and down. And you see I'm not locking my legs out at the top. As soon as we finish that, we're going to these Russian twists. So beginner, leave your feet on the ground. Make sure that you're turning from your torso only. Don't use your arms to help you. The arms are just holding the weight. All right? So this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to be straight up because your core is not engaged like that. Make sure that you lean back like this here. All right? So with advance, take your feet off the ground. Same deal, twisting the torso only. All right, so let's get into the hamstring curls. First thing you really want to understand is make sure that you're under control when you're dropping. If you let the weight take you, the weight is too heavy. All right? So this is what you don't want to do. Do not short leg it. Don't halfway go down. Make sure you go all the way down, get that full range of motion. That's how you get that muscle to grow. So just make sure you stay under control when you're dropping. All right, single leg extensions. So here you want to make sure you get a real good squeeze at the top. Make sure you go all the way down again, get that full range of motion. You don't want to short leg it like this. Don't short leg and go fast and just, if you're going fast like this, the weight is too light, you know. So make sure you go up to where you're getting a real good squeeze and you're under control. All right, so as soon as you finish that leg, just switch over and go to the other leg and get the same amount of reps. All right, so dumbbell deadlifts, you want to make sure you really focus on what you're working on here. You're working your lower back, your hamstring, and your glutes. So make sure when you go down, you get a slight bend in your knee. You don't want to bend too much, and you don't want to hunch over like this here. That's what you don't want to do. Make sure you keep your chest up. Your back is going to be parallel to the ground, which means it's flat. So when you come up, just squeeze in and throw your hips forward and get a good squeeze at the top.